Hi, boys and girls. I'm Jolly Noggins. This is my buddy Santa. Well, not the real Santa, but I've never done doing these YouTube videos before. But he kind of asked me to do it, and I said okay. But I know that might seem a little hard to believe, but I used to live up to the North Pole quite a few years ago, and one day I was just minding my own business, had the fire going, reading. There was a knock on the door. Open the door. Big dude, red jacket, hat, very jolly, happy. And he goes, "May I come in?" I said, "Yeah, sure, come on in." Yeah, who's going to come and visit you at the North Pole, right? And he says, "Hi, I'm St. Nicholas. Santa Claus, how you doing?" "Well, I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to meet you, finally. What brings you here?" He goes, "You're not going to believe this. My wife's making cookies. She ran out of sugar. Can I borrow a few cups of sugar?" Well, at the time, I just moved in. Never really talked to the guy, but I figured, yeah, what's a couple cups of sugar? So I went and got him the sugar, and we were talking, and ended up becoming really good friends with him. And then over the years, we'd get together and we'd do stuff. We went bowling. Can't bowl very well. A lot of gutter balls. But, hey, it's still fun. He's Santa. He could do whatever he wants to. So, but I needed to move. I moved away from there, came to Ohio, and get a phone call the other day. "Santa, hey, what can I do for you?" "Well, if you don't mind, would you like to do a show on YouTube for me?" And I said, "Why?" He says, "Well, all the elves are busy. The one I wanted to do it kind of got busy with something else. They're just running around everywhere." And he says, "Would you mind doing a show for me?" "Well, what about it?" I'm not really, used to this kind of thing. I'm an artist. I don't go and talk." And he said, "Just be yourself, tell some stories about us in the past, read a few children's books. I'll talk to you, keep you posted of what's going on up the North Pole. And, tell them what Christmas means. Tell them what the symbols of Christmas are. Why do we put ornaments on trees? What's a Yule log? Stuff like that. If you don't mind, in your free time." And I thought about it, and I said, who am I to say no to Santa? So here I am. I'll be coming on about 5 times a week, talking to you guys about different aspects of Christmas. Now, I know what you're thinking. You got all those shows on TV. You could go on YouTube with other people. You could go on the internet, write Christmas, what's a Yuletide, blah, blah, blah. But you don't get me. And I love Christmas ever since I was a little kid. And when I was a little kid, I think the first time I ever met him as a child was back in 1971. I was in my bed, going to sleep. I heard a rustle. My mom comes running in, throws open the door, and she goes, "Get up, take a look outside." So I go running, and I look out the window. I don't see anything. There's cars going by. We lived on a main road. And I said, "Mom, this is nothing." She goes, "No, the back window." So I go running through the house, going into the back room, slide open the curtains, look through. In the middle of the backyard. Now, we had about 3 acres at the time. It was all clear. There weren't that many trees. It was a clear field. You could play football in there. And then in the back, in the middle, had a bell. Ringing the bell. It was Santa Claus. And I'm going, holy cow. What do I do? I'm like jumping up and down. I'm like all excited. And I see he's coming to the house. And I don't know what to do with myself. My mom says, come on. She's like dragging me through the house. "Come on, hurry it up. Come on, you gotta go, hurry it up." And it's like I'm dragging stuff, knocking stuff off. Have to go through the kitchen, grab a cookie. Why not? Get to the front room. She plops me down in the chair. I hear a knock. Mom opens the door. There's Santa. Got a sack on his back. And he comes in and he sits down and, ho, 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 ho. Who do we have here? You came to visit me. You don't know who I am? He goes, oh, you're a smart one. And I go, yeah, well, it's Ken. Well, see, that's my real name, Ken. My other name, my Christmas name, is Jolly Noggins. The reason why it got to be Noggins is because, well, I nog a lot. No, I'm just kidding. That's not. Actually, Jolly Noggins is my Christmas name. Everybody calls me Nogs for short because I likes the nog. Eggnog. Delicious. But anyway, back to the story. There I am talking to Santa. He goes into his bag and he pulls out something and it's for my mom. Sticks the hand back in the bag, pulls out a gift. It's for me. And he hands it to me and I rip it open. And it's a clown. And what you do is you open it up and you blow it up. It's one of those blow-up punching bag clowns. Cool. It was a gift of the times. Loved it. Goes, puts his hand back in, pulls out another gift and another gift. But I think that what I enjoyed the most wasn't the gifts. It was just sitting there and seeing Santa and talking to him, enjoying his company, and I got to ask him a few questions. Not knowing that one day, 25 years into the future at the time, I was going to be living and he was going to show up. So, I gotta tell you, I am really honored to be able to do this for him, and I hope you guys tune in regularly to see what's going on. I'll be more than happy to answer questions. If you could play nicely, like me and subscribe to me and give me your comments below. Be more than happy to talk to you and answer questions and do those kind of things. Like I said, over the days, I'll be reading stories. I'll be telling you what the hidden meanings behind things are, where certain Christmas carols came from, and tell you more about my past with Santa and other Christmas memories I have. It'll be wonderful. And I promise, as they go through, I'll get better. Right now, I'm really nervous. And you can tell that, I've already, made a few mistakes. I accidentally gave you my real name instead of my Christmas name. And when you get really into the Christmas spirit, you too will get a Christmas name. And once you do, I would love to know what it was, or what it is, or what it will be. So please subscribe. Please watch. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Until I get to see you again, this is Jolly Noggins saying, come on, get your Christmas on.